Here we go.
Welcome everybody to the Club of the Pacific Northwest Ending Sex Trafficking launch party. We're excited to join our charter club opportunity with you tonight. As everybody comes in, if you could please mute yourselves, and we're going to keep those mutes on throughout the evening. There will be an opportunity for some questions and answer later. And if you guys direct yourselves to the chat, you're going to find that I'll drop a background that you could use to help celebrate tonight, as well as some instructions on how to change out your virtual background. So welcome, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Barb.
Hello. I just have to figure out how to do the background.
It's like a Girl Scout badge. You can do it.
Tell me how.
Just go to backgrounds and filters, and there's instructions that Virginia sent.
I know, but I still don't know how to do it. Background and filters.
Like me. Read it.
You go to the video camera, right?
Yeah, in the corner.
Yeah, and then choose the background.
Right.
Okay.
And you had to download the file ahead of time.
I did.
Good.
But it's not showing up here.
Well, you have to go to the little plus sign. Listen to me being a coach in tech. That's like the wrong job for me.
Wait a minute. I found it.
Yay.
It's tiny.
Tara.
It's coming. You know, I'm still teachable, darn it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble figuring out as well. I apologize.
Well, that's okay. We're all learning together.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to the charter launch party for our brand new Club of the Pacific Northwest End Sex Trafficking Club. In the chat, you'll find that there's a charter background.jpg. If you open up that chat window, you can click on that file. That'll download the fun backgrounds that we have for this charter party, as well as there is a text file that says instructions to install virtual background on Zoom. If you click on that, that'll give you a step-by-step on how to change your background. So welcome, everybody. We're excited to have you tonight, and we've got just about a minute and a half before we get started.
Welcome. Welcome to one of the most special of Rotary gatherings, the launch of a new Rotary Club. Today, we will welcome and celebrate the newest club in District 5030. I'm Kathy Gibson, and I'll be your MC this afternoon. Joining the festivities from beyond Rotary District 5030 are several very special guests, including Vicki Pulitz, the Rotary International Director representing Zones 26 and 27, the Big West, on the Rotary International Board of Directors. We have two past district governors, Cosette Bagari and Bob Deering. Both are crusaders against trafficking. And Dave McCleary is joining us from Atlanta. Dave is the global chairman of the Rotary Action Group Against Slavery. And representing the Rotary Club to End Human Trafficking, a global cause-based club launched over a year ago, our club president, Karen Walkowski, and club president-elect, Michelle Seitz. And finally, I'd like to welcome the District 5030 leaders, past, present, and future, who are with us. Past district governors, Rosemary Aragon, Steve Lingenbrink, and Ezra Tashomi. Our sitting governor, Howard Cohen, is with us, as are our governor-elect, Kay Peterson, and governor nominee, Ty Peterson. Over the course of the next hour, you will be witness to the formalities of a new club being chartered and the installation of new club leaders. You'll enjoy entertainment by the Rotary Rogues, a group of music-loving Rotarians from the Rotary Club of Seattle. You'll learn about the genesis of this cause-based club and what the vision for the future is. And before concluding, we'll have an open mic segment so that all interested guests may extend their personal greetings and best wishes to the new club. To commence the program, it's my honor to welcome Director Vicki Pulitz to address us. Vicki is a member of the Rotary Club of Sparks, Nevada. She has been an energetic champion for new clubs across our zones. Vicki, the floor is yours.
Oh, I was still muted. I was saying thank you so much, Kathy, and it's such an honor to be here. Am I muted still? No. Oh, good, good. New beginnings are exciting. The promise of hope, the anticipation of change, new possibilities. Our next president of Rotary International, Jennifer Jones, invites us to imagine Rotary. And that's exactly what the 23 charter members of the Rotary Club of the Pacific Northwest Ending Sex Trafficking are doing. Imagining Rotary, helping to create a world without sex trafficking. The members of the club will focus their efforts in Rotary on this important cause, while creating new opportunities for friendships, for connections, for leadership, and for service. Congratulations on starting your new Rotary Club that brings together your passions and meets your needs, as well as taking on this significant issue in our world. The current president of Rotary International, Shekhar Mehta, challenges us to serve to change lives. And members of this club will absolutely be changing lives for the better with their influence and their action. You are joining a global network of people who share the values of friendship, integrity, diversity, service, and leadership. You are joining 1.2 million other people in parts of the world who share the vision. Together, we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. As a member of Rotary, you are the heart of our wonderful organization and have all of the advantages of being part of this new Rotary Club of the Pacific Northwest Ending Sex Trafficking, as well as being part of your district and zone and part of this global network. It's important that you recognize that you have access to the benefits of being a member of Rotary that extend beyond the club and give additional ways for you to receive value and to create connections. You are now part of the Rotary family, and you are welcome in all other Rotary clubs and activities. Be sure you ask lots of questions and continue to learn about how to access the resources, the connections, and the benefits of Rotary membership in the weeks to come. Our Rotary world spans the globe, and it is not limited by language or country borders. You will find that many in the Rotary world share your passion for the cause of ending sex trafficking. There are several other Rotary clubs in North America. We have representatives from them on this charter party tonight that are formed for the cause of ending sex trafficking. There are also clubs and members, many clubs and members who address sex trafficking, human trafficking, and modern slavery as one of their projects, either in the community or worldwide, that they take on in different ways, collaborating with other organizations and working with other cause-based clubs like yours, the Rotary Club of the Pacific Northwest, Ending Sex Trafficking. There are a number of ongoing efforts to create awareness, to educate for prevention, to support survivors, to influence legislation, and more. On the global level, the Rotary Action Group to End Slavery includes sex trafficking in their mission. This action group is comprised of Rotarians and Rotaractors from 65 countries around the globe with a passion like yours. And our zones, under the leadership of Bob Deering, who's on the call today, will be hosting a summit against human trafficking in San Diego, October 1st, which I invite you to become involved with either in person or in a virtual way. There are so many ways that you can make a difference in the Rotary Club of the Pacific Northwest to end sex trafficking, and so many opportunities to work with other Rotary members and clubs to elevate Rotary as a thought leader in this topic, and our members as people of action who create lasting change. As we move to a more regional view, this is a closer look at our zones known as the Big West. There are 30 districts in our region. You are in District 5030, which you can see up in the corner of the map. And under the leadership of Governor Howard Cohen, who's with us tonight, and we'll have a few words for you, your next governor, Kay Peterson, followed by Governor Kai Pedersen. The immediate past district governor, Catherine Gibson, is not only active in this charter event, but also in other efforts in District 5030. One of the unique traditions in Rotary is that we change our leadership each year. Clubs, districts, and Rotary create multiple year plans, and leaders work together for continuity. New leaders each year, starting on July 1st, give fresh perspectives, new energy, and more opportunities for leadership positions on a regular basis. When we talk about Rotary, it has three main elements. First and foremost, Rotary International is the organization of Rotary and Rotaract clubs around the world that we've described as our global network. Rotary International's stated purpose is to support our clubs and our districts. Our Rotary Foundation is our charitable arm, which funds humanitarian activities from local service projects to global initiatives, including our flagship project, polio eradication, and includes 7 areas of focus. There have been a number of local and global projects in the area of fighting human and sex trafficking that have received funding support from our Rotary Foundation. The third element is called our General Secretary, sometimes called our Secretariat, which is the operational support, the professional staff and offices for Rotary and for our Rotary Foundation. The main headquarters of Rotary International is in Evanston, Illinois, in the Chicago area. Chicago is where Rotary was founded in 1905 by Paul Harris. In addition to the office in Evanston, there are 6 international offices. There are about 600 professional staff who work at headquarters, or actually more accurately from their homes during the pandemic, and about 200 more staff in the international offices. The General Secretary, or the CEO of Rotary, is John Hugo. As I complete a quick overview and welcome you to Rotary today, allow me to share some of the guiding principles of this incredible organization. The first is our 4-way test, the test of the things we think, say, or do, an invaluable guide for self-reflection to help each of us be our very best selves in our personal or professional relationships. The 4-way test has been translated into more than 100 languages and is known throughout the world through Rotary. The 5 avenues of service, which are a philosophical and practical framework for club activities. Club service, providing value to our own members, nurturing strong relationships, and helping our club thrive. Club service starts with us getting to know each other in the club, learning about each other's professions, families, and interests so that we can become friends and support each other. Community service includes the ways we improve the quality of life in our own community. Vocational service connects our professional expertise and serving through our professions. International service exemplifies our global reach. Youth service recognizes the importance of empowering a younger generation with leadership and service. Your club is a relatively new type of club in the Rotary world, based on a specific cause. You are creating a new Rotary experience for your members and adding to the reach, the impact, and the engagement in our Rotary world through this new approach. With this new approach, I think you'll find the framework of the 5 avenues of service will serve you well as you take action moving forward. Our motto of service above self shares the philosophy of reaching out our hand, making a difference to others as people of action. And our core values of friendship, integrity, diversity, service, and leadership, which I mentioned earlier. More than just words to Rotarians, we live these values every day. The world is not the same as it was when Rotary was founded in 1905. Yet our values remain true as Rotary demonstrates its flexibility in adapting to serve the world, to serve our communities, and to serve our members in new ways. Your club, the Rotary Club of the Pacific Northwest Ending Sex Trafficking, is evidence of how Rotary will continue to adapt and innovate, to embrace our future, and to be relevant and thriving. New beginnings are exciting. The promise of hope, the anticipation of change, new possibilities. With this new beginning, the charter of the Rotary Club of the Pacific Northwest Ending Sex Trafficking, you are creating new ways to connect, to lead, and to serve in Rotary while combating sex trafficking in your own communities and in communities everywhere. We have the best of 116 years of history and tradition, looking to the future with your club and how you will impact yourselves, your members, your community, and the entire world by taking action to create lasting change. My very best wishes to each of you as you change lives for the better, and you will learn that your own life is enhanced through Rotary. My call to action to you today is to get involved and get engaged right away with the activities of your Rotary Club. Get the most out of your experience to make connections and friendships, expand your own leadership capabilities, use your influence and your passion to make the world better. Imagine what you and the other club members can accomplish with the power of Rotary behind you. Welcome to the family of Rotary, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Director Vicky. To celebrate this new club and to recognize its critical mission to end sex trafficking, the Rotary Rogues will sing their customized version of End of the Line. And here to introduce his fellow performers is retired Admiral and the past president of the Rotary Club of Seattle, Bill Center. Take it away, Bill.
Thanks, Kathy. Past president of Seattle for also. Thanks. I hope you can hear me now. Anyway, when Virginia announced the launch party, she originally was hoping to have it in person, and she invited the Rogues. We were so excited to be able to perform there. The Seattle Rotary Rogues is a music organization in the Rotary Club of Seattle that actually goes back 40 or 50 years. The most recent incarnation was launched in 2007. And at one point, we had 6 of our past presidents as members of the Rogues. Now, unfortunately, because we've lost a few to death, we're down to 3, but we're still the past presidents are still active in this club, in this organization. But the members of the Rogues are Linda Ruff, who's like our den mother who keeps us going, Trish Bostrom, Jevin Powell, Vicky Oxley, Eric Lashiver, Marley Iverson, Michael Harris, and past presidents Sten, Chrissy, and Todd Sommerfeld. And I think almost all of them are here tonight. Since we couldn't do it in person, we did a COVID version, and Todd and I got together to perform the lyrics that were written by Eric Lashiver. So go ahead and hit the tape.
Here we go. One, two, ha. It's all right. Here for an important cause. Yes, it's all right. Ready to move without pause. Well, it's all right. We're all gonna lend a hand, and it's all right. Launching a new club is planned. No more just watching oppression flex its might at the end of the line. Waiting for someone else to start this fight at the end of the line. Now our target's squarely in our sights. At the end of the line. It's time to fight. Well, it's all right. We're busting out of apathy. Yes, it's all right. Time for lots more empathy. Well, it's all right. Everyone can come along. Yes, it's all right. Everyone can join our song. Maybe somewhere down the road away, at the end of the line, we'll look back and wonder about these days. At the end of the line, we'll wonder how we ever made it through. At the end of the line, 'cause that's what we do. Well, it's all right. Rotary can change with the times, and it's all right. New clubs of all different kinds. Well, it's all right. It'll all work out for the best. Well, it's all right. 'Cause we follow the four-way test. This new club will fight sex trafficking at the end of the line. With programs, speakers, and activities. They'll maintain that focus totally. At the end of the line, that's Rotary. Hey, well, it's all right. Even if the goal is a tough one, well, it's all right. This club won't quit till it's done. Well, it's all right. We know it'll take some time. It's all right. Sex trafficking at the end of the line. Hey! Yeah.
Thank you, Rogues. Well done. And we're going to hear from them again at the end of the program. Well, now I'm happy to introduce a man who actually needs no introduction, at least not here in District 5030. It's Howard Cohen, our 2021-2022 District Governor. Governor Howard, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Kathy, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here today for such a momentous occasion. It's not often enough that we celebrate the chartering of a new Rotary Club. Accordingly, I would like to acknowledge the Rotary Club of Seattle, the fourth oldest Rotary Club in the world, for sponsoring this new Rotary cause-based club. Seattle Rotary has a 113-year history of service that included launching new Rotary clubs here in the Pacific Northwest and around the world. This legacy of growing Rotary is continuing today as the mother club of the Rotary Club of the Pacific Northwest ending sex trafficking. Every great program of Rotary started when one person had an idea. It started with Paul Harris in Chicago in 1905, and here we are today, almost 117 years later, with almost 1.3 million members in almost 37,000 clubs around the world. We all breathe in suffering of others locally and globally and breathe out compassion in ways that have changed the world forever. From working together around the world to eradicate polio, to working together locally to end food insecurity in our region with Harvests Against Hunger. And looking around this Zoom room at all these new Rotarians, I can tell there are many great ideas out there to end sex trafficking. Virginia, as the charter president of this new Rotary Club, I urge you to listen to these ideas and be open to ways that your members can and will help expand our reach and increase our impact in towns and cities around the Pacific Northwest. Together, as people of action, you and your members will be able to make a difference in the lives of others, as well as your own lives, as you gain personal and professional skills that will last a lifetime. You will now join 2,300 Rotarians and 49 clubs across this region known as District 5030, who all embrace the enduring Rotary motto, service above self. As a Rotarian in District 5030, you will be welcome to participate in all district activities, events, and projects. Please wear your Rotary pin and enthusiastically share your passion for Rotary with others in your life. Keep Rotary's vision in front of you and in front of each of your minds, as together we see a world where people unite to take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. As the newest Rotary Club of District 5030, I am thrilled to present to you the official Pacific Northwest Rotary Club Ending Sex Trafficking Club Charter. Please join me in congratulating the members of this new club and wonderful Rotary Club. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Governor Howard. As Howard mentioned, every great Rotary initiative starts when one person has an idea, which transforms into a vision that is then nurtured by shared commitment and passion. For the Rotary Club of the Pacific Northwest Ending Sex Trafficking, that catalyst, that spark, that driver is the club's charter club president, Virginia McKenzie. It is my humble honor now to welcome Virginia to share some brief background on why and how this club got started, and then Virginia will introduce us to each charter member of the club. Virginia.
Wow. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I can't tell you what a dream come true this is. I'm an emotional processor. These are all happy tears, I assure you. It started back in 2014 with a program at Seattle Rotary. I remember clearly going into the program, I thought, oh yeah, sex trafficking, that happens in places like Southeast Asia and India. Our presenter was Stolen Youth, and they showed how they put up a fake ad in Seattle for a 15-year-old and got 200 unique hits in 2 hours. Based on the IP addresses, it was clear that the inquiries were coming from downtown businesses in the middle of the workday afternoon. There was an audible gasp in the lunchroom. How could this be? Sex trafficking instantly went from an over there problem to a down the hall problem. It was like a chord was struck deep inside of me. I felt a shock of cold fear, hot anger, and deep sadness all at once. I remember feeling called to action, but not knowing where to start. None of us like to think of the horrors of sex trafficking, and it's hard to know what to do about it. That's what I kept thinking to myself. What can I do? I'm not qualified to work with the survivors, the sex buyers, or the traffickers. What can I do? Well, I can start just by showing up. So for the last 8 years, I've taken it upon myself to attend every awareness building event in Seattle that I could find. And as I go, I'm always looking for ways to bring my fellow Rotarians alongside me, because what I've learned by volunteering with Rotarians, it's not just the volunteer hours that we deliver, it's our intellect and our sphere of influence that we bring to a project. And that's what this Rotary Club is all about. We meet twice a month with the featured speaker, and each month we have a hands-on service project. In addition to sex trafficking, we're interested in adjacent systems like juvenile justice, youth homelessness, and foster care. We are looking to form relationships with all of our service providers in the greater Puget Sound and be helpful. Here's the thing. The topic of sex trafficking is upsetting. It is deeply upsetting. As I have worked to learn everything I can about sex trafficking, I have upset myself. I do not have lived experience in sex trafficking, but it's like I can see myself in these stories, especially the stories of a 13-year-old getting what she thinks is an exciting older boyfriend and being groomed into the life. What I've found about volunteering and being a force for good is it makes me feel better. I can't say that volunteering is therapy, but I can say it's been therapeutic. I want to offer one point of clarification because we often get asked. This Rotary Club is focused on ending child sex trafficking and forced prostitution. We are not taking an official stance on sex work. And yes, I know there's lots of gray area between forced prostitution and sex work, but we can all agree that no child should be bought or sold for sex, and nobody should be forced to prostitute themselves. As Rotarians, we like to say, we agree on the big stuff and get to work. Let's meet our new members. I am so pleased with the wide array of community members that we've attracted to our Rotary. I want to share a few demographics about our membership base. So we have 23 charter club members. 70% of us are female. Our average age is 51. 19 of us are brand new to Rotary. 3 of us had left Rotary and come back. We have 2 Rotaractors, and we have a spouse of a longtime Rotarian with more to come. We have a wonderful collection of service providers who are already deeply engrossed in the work of ending sex trafficking, as well as concerned citizens like myself who are ready to engage. So we can start the slide deck. We officially chartered on October 1st. And while at the Rotary Zone Institute in Tucson, I got to personally thank Rotary International President Shikhar Mehta for signing our charter paperwork. Let's meet our charter members. We have Eric Bauer, Taylor Klein, Carl Cox, Jim Buda, Virginia Gleason, Jennifer Harris, Kevin Henry, Shaughnessy Jones, Megan Malcolm, Kelly Mangiarcinia, yours truly, Virginia McKenzie, Julie McNamara Dahl, Susan Min, Penny Moyer Cross, Dr. Marshall Partington, John Raybar, Sarah Schmidt. Michael Shaler. This is my father. Karen Sharp. Nancy Short. Susanna Southworth. Barb Strachan. Leah Vu. And next, I would like to introduce our honorary members. These are Rotarians who are already deeply committed to an existing Rotary Club, but also want to be part of Rotary of the Pacific Northwest Ending Sex Trafficking. They will remain active members of their existing club, but are coming alongside us as honorary members to mentor our leaders, recruit new members, guide our projects, and fight sex trafficking. We have past District Governor Kathy Gibson. And past District Governor Tom Gump from Minneapolis. Faith Ireland. Sue McNabb. Simona Pinton. Mark Sander. Jessica Talent. And Deborah Wright. This Rotary Club is off to a great start. There is no doubt we will have a positive impact and have fun while doing it. Kathy Gibson, back to you.
Thank you. And great to see all those new Rotary Club members. Right now, I would like to invite Rotary Director Vicki to officially install the leadership team for this new club.
Thank you so much, Kathy. It is my honor to formally introduce and install the leadership team for the Rotary Club of the Pacific Northwest Ending Sex Trafficking. Virginia McKenzie, Club President. Susanna Southworth, Club President-elect. Susan Min, Club Secretary. Sarah Schmidt, Club Treasurer. Karen Sharp, Membership Chair. And Barb Strachan, Foundation Chair. Do we have them all pinned? Perfect. So you have each been selected by your members of this Rotary Club to guide its affairs during its charter year. You've been entrusted with an important responsibility to shape and grow your club's future. Your election by the members of this club is an expression of their confidence in your leadership. I ask each of you to raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to faithfully fulfill the responsibilities of the role to which you've been elected and to uphold the Constitution and bylaws of this club?
I do.
Do. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
I do.
I do.
Thank you. And to the best of your ability, will you give support and assistance to the district governor and to Rotary International as we all work together to strengthen Rotary, to serve to change lives, and to realize the Rotary vision that together we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves.
I will.
I will.
Yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
Then it is my honor to officially introduce you to this gathering as the charter leadership team of the Rotary Club of the Pacific Northwest, Ending Sex Trafficking. Congratulations.
The leaders that Director Vicky just installed and all of the new members introduced by President Virginia can count on our collective support and encouragement. But that said, there's always one club, the sponsor club, that plays a vital role in making a new club a reality. Let's hear from Jimmy Collins, the current club president at Seattle Rotary, about this latest addition to the long list of clubs for whom Seattle Rotary serves as the mother club. President Jimmy, the floor is yours.
Thanks so much, Kathy. Well, good evening, everyone. It's truly my honor to join other leaders from my Rotary Club of Seattle, known as Seattle Number 4, and bringing honor to this charter celebration. Thanks to past District Governor Kathy Gibson and past President Bill Center, from whom we've already heard this evening. And thank you to District Governor Howard Coyne for your description of Seattle 4 lore of helping to get Rotary going over the past 100+ years. And our club, as I have studied it, has supported the launch of Rotary clubs in many parts of Washington State and the world. For example, the Rotary Club of Seattle could be the official sponsor of this new club in the same tradition as previous clubs were sponsored. A couple of centennial clubs that I'll mention that have already celebrated their 100th anniversary. The Manila Philippines Club, the Shanghai China Club. Closer to home here, the one we know to the south of Seattle, Tacoma Number 8, the one we know in the eastern part of our state, Spokane Number 23, and in the south central part of our state, Yakima Number 229, and others. Now, I learned about this potential new club during my year as president-elect. As my year as Seattle president began, I discussed how we might provide support with several past presidents and other club members who have supported this launch. Now, to be honest, some of our members were concerned that a special interest club might be focused too narrowly. On the other hand, many of our members recognized that the forward motion of this club, which had already moved beyond an idea, because of both initial members as well as support from the district zone and Rotary International, this new club is attracting, by and large, new members or returning members to the Rotary family. When I learned that many of this club's proposed members are brand new to Rotary, I began to seek ways we could encourage and support this startup. As part of the Seattle 4 reflection, I've asked another of our past presidents, Kim Moore, to speak from her perspective. Kim led our club from 2019 through 2020. Kim, I'll pass the microphone to you for a few thoughts.
Thank you, President Jimmy. It is my great pleasure to be part of this celebration. I would like to share part of the big story that brings us here today. I was Virginia's sponsor for membership, and there are funny stories about our recruitment conversations that she might share with you. It was immediately obvious that Virginia would be good for Rotary. However, there was a moment when I also knew that Rotary would be good for Virginia. Early in her tenure, she asks, Do I need permission to do something? Virginia quickly outlined her idea to establish a Young Rotary Leaders Committee for fellowship and service from their perspectives. My response: in Rotary, if you have a good idea, you can bring your vision to life. I remember a broad smile crossed her face. That same year, Virginia created the first Young Rotary Leader Committee at Seattle 4. She was clearly a natural Rotarian thriving in her new habitat. Another example is when she secured her first anti-sex trafficking grant from the Seattle Rotary Service Foundation in 2017. The process included many steps, including finding the right home, the Peace Builders Committee, and Virginia advocating in person to the committee for the young people at Spruce Street who had escaped trafficking. These are just two of the many steps on the path to this new club, where Virginia has exemplified leadership, vision, passion, and exceptional collaboration with others. It is an honor to congratulate Virginia and all the members of the new Rotary Club of the Pacific Northwest Ending Sex Trafficking. Thank you, and back to you, Jimmy.
Thank you so much, Kim. I'm reminded that one of the special things about the club that I lead this year is the continued engagement of our past presidents. I had previously been a member of 3 other clubs as I had moved around vocationally, and found that some of them were worn out after their year and might not come back. So thanks to all. Kim, you're the representative this evening. Now, I've mentioned the Seattle 4 tradition of sponsoring new Rotary clubs. In August of this Rotary year, we discussed the initiative in our club board of directors and voted to support establishment of this new club. We found a way for Seattle 4 member Virginia McKenzie to allow her to remain affiliated with the Rotary Club of Seattle while starting a new, what we were then calling Affinity Group Club, and serving as its first president. In the weeks that followed that board discussion and decision, we have sought ways to accommodate this new model of club in the more traditional Rotary family. Some of those changes are still works in process, but the 4-way test of the things we think, say, and do that was highlighted by Vicki in her presentation earlier, that's our guide for how to resolve sticking points. And as I personally seek to practice constructive disagreement without being disagreeable, that approach has led to resolution of most objections so far. So this evening, I'm pleased to say that the Rotary Club of Seattle has once again sponsored a new Rotary Club into the Rotary International family. And I'm pleased to pass the microphone in a moment to Virginia McKenzie to introduce the next speaker. By the way, Virginia holds a new classification in her activities in our club, Club Builder. Virginia, congratulations to you, your new club, District 5030, and all of Rotary International for persevering to do good in our region. Thank you from our club, and we wish you the best in this important journey. Back to you, Virginia.
Thank you, President Jimmy, and thank you, past President Kim Moore. So much, thank you. I'm very pleased to introduce our president-elect. Her name is Susanna Southworth, and she's going to tell us more about our club and what we're doing and what we are going to do. Susanna, please come forward.
I am so happy to do that, and what an honor. I'm so happy. Just congratulations to you, Virginia, and to this whole club. It's exciting. So frequently asked questions. I want to warmly invite all of you to our club meetings. They are the first and third Monday of every month from 5 to 6 p.m. on Zoom, now and forever. One service project per month. one social event per quarter. Our dues are $50 per quarter and a $100 annual contribution to the Rotary Foundation. So next slide, first major project, we're really excited to get off the ground, a project on trafficking prevention education for youth. The time frame for this project will be 6 to 12 months, in which will be voted in by a majority of the members. We're taking proposal forms now, which will provide opportunities for member engagement via this project. We want to increase public awareness and engage other Rotarians, and of course, attract new members to this charter club. Our vision for the future. We strive to raise awareness with Rotarians throughout the Puget Sound region on how to keep their families and communities safe from trafficking. We also will support our local service providers with volunteers, and we look forward to introducing Rotary clubs to service projects to address sex trafficking. And so where can you find us online? Well, Facebook group Rotary Club of the Pacific Northwest Ending Sex Trafficking. On Facebook, you can find upcoming events and service projects and RSVP that way, as well as you can find us at our website at www.rotarypnw.org. So when to call on us? When do you call on us? Well, if you need a speaker for your Rotary Club, we're so happy to facilitate that, or join in our service projects to let us help you to create your own. Provide us with membership referrals, or collaborate with us in taking action to end sex trafficking in the Pacific Northwest.
Thank you, Susanna. Yes, my vision for this club is that we'll find lots of ways to collaborate with other Rotarians and educate, not just in 5030, but really through the whole Puget Sound region. So please come close and learn from us and serve with us. That is the big plan. So we're coming to the end here, and before, I've got two more fun things lined up, but first I want to be sure to say my thank yous. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Jason Reichart for being our Zoom technician. Thank you for stepping up, and I'm excited to collaborate with Rotary Club of Bellevue East. I understand that you've chosen to address sex trafficking too in the next year. Of course, I want to thank the Seattle Rotary Board of Directors for being our official club sponsor and finding a way for me to continue my affiliation with Seattle Rotary. Thank you, President Jimmy and past President Kim Moore, for sharing all of your words of encouragement today. I'd like to thank Rotary International Director Vicki Pulitz for making our club officer installation extra special. I thank Bill Center, Todd Sommerfelt, and Eric Lashiver for the Rotary Rogues for writing and performing End of the Line. I have watched it so many times, you don't even know. I would like to thank District Governor Howard Cohen for all of your enthusiasm for getting this club off the ground. That goes back probably 12 months or more. Thank you, Howard. I would like to thank Karen Walkowski, the president of Rotary Club Ending Human Trafficking in Minneapolis. She let me sit in on her meetings for a year to learn from her and build courage to launch this club in Seattle. I would like to thank Karen Sharp. She designed the beautiful slide deck for us to introduce all of our charter members and honorary members. I thank past District Governor Bill McElroy for making that fabulous pre-show movie. He also helped us get our website set up. I thank Karma McKay. She helped me with DACDB and getting our Evite up and going. And just being my friend along the way. And of course, I have to thank past district governor and our club advisor, Kathy Gibson, for being our MC, our club advisor, and always pushing me to dream big and keeping an eye on all of the details and to bring a level of professionalism to everything that we do, Kathy. At the very end, we will have an open mic to hear from you, our guests, with any tributes that you would like to share. But first, we have one more sing-along. It is a District 50/30 favorite. You are going to know the tune. It is Come Together Rotary. We'll put the words in the chat and you can sing along. Thank you to the Rogues, Linda Ruff and Jevin Powell for performing this for us.
Here come Rotarians, they come grooving like cyclones. They've got good in their eyeballs, they speak truth in their cell phones. They've got fair down to their knees. Got to build big bridges so that all we can please. We feed the hungry, we give vaccinations, we get skeeter netting for the smallest nations. We say, I know you and you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got Rotary. Come together right now, Rotary. We got all sizes, got all faiths and genders, got some highball rollers, got some feathered frienders. We got rainbow colors, you and me. These are all the members that make up Rotary. We clean the water, we got polio cracking, we got malaria running, fighting human traffic. We make peace in clubs from sea to sea. We join hands and wear the pin that means Rotary. Come together right now, Rotary. Come together right now, Rotary.
My heart is so full. I am bursting with joy. Launching this club is a huge dream come true. If you would like to ring in with a few words of your own, we would love to hear from you. Please raise your virtual hand and our Zoom tech, Jason, will unmute and spotlight you in order. We have over 100 people on this Zoom and want to give as many people as possible a chance to share. So please keep your comments short and sweet, like 30 seconds or less. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of all of this.
So I have my hand raised and I've been unmuted. It's my turn to speak.
Yes, go ahead, Faith.
Thank you. I just want to say that, like Virginia, at one time I thought that sex trafficking was in foreign countries. And then I learned a little bit more about it. And in around 1915, in around 2015 or so, I actually gave a speech to a group in Yakima saying, it's happening right here. Because it was very much a sex trafficking spot coming from Mexico. And then I learned it was very much a problem in my backyard in Bellevue. with Asian sex trafficking. So, and then Virginia got in the business. And I learned that not only is it a problem in our backyard, but it's a problem with children. So I wrote an article about the commercial sexploitation of children. I thought I knew, but did I? Do you? And that was in the King County Bar News. So I announced that this Rotary Club was coming, and I'm just so happy and proud.
Thank you, Faith.
Hey, Virginia, so proud of you. And we met probably 6 years ago when I spoke to the Seattle 4, and you came up to me and said, "How can I help?" And to see how far you've come since then, I'm so proud of the work that you've done. And Vicky and Kathy, just thank you for your support. I mean, it takes support from Rotary leadership along the way, but I'm just so you're inspiring. And so, as an action group, we want to be here to support you. And thanks for all you do. And again, it's amazing to see how far we talked along the way about the journey. Wonder if it would happen, and to see it happen is you know what we say. We always in Rotary we don't look at we look at what can be, not what is. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Dave.
Hi, I just wanted to thank Virginia for being a champion for this topic because I've sort of been watching and cheering from the sidelines for a long time. And this is not an easy topic to dig your teeth into and become passionate about. And I am just so proud of her for deciding to grab the bull by the horns and being persistent and taking a stand for this really important body of work. And I'm super proud of Rotary, honestly, for tackling this because it is a topic that is divisive and can be political at times. And we're just saying, no, we're Rotary, we're above that, and we're going to do good, whatever it takes. So I'm just so excited for this new club and the support of the district and support of RI. Thanks, everyone, and congratulations, Virginia.
Thank you, Corinne. And I realized I forgot to thank you. Corinne made this beautiful virtual background for us. Thank you.
May I speak, Virginia? This is Cosette.
Jason, do you mind if we go to Cosette and then we'll go to Mark? Jason is, yes, Cosette.
So I just want to say congratulations from Los Angeles, from District 5280. I've been walking this journey, and Virginia and I have met and crossed paths, and it is a very, very important journey. And thank you so much, those of you who have joined this club. This is an issue that is right in our own backyards. It's a worldwide issue, but we have to be so diligent in spreading the word, getting the information out so that people understand our children, our neighbors are as vulnerable as any. So thank you, Virginia, for your wonderful leadership.
Thank you, Cosette, for helping blaze the trail.
All right, Mark, go ahead and unmute yourself.
All right, can you hear me?
Yep, you're good.
All right, what a great evening. Virginia, nice work. It's fantastic to be a part of this organization. I've been in Rotary since 2013. I've been involved in the fighting against sex trafficking, child sex trafficking since 2017. I've befriended a survivor who was trafficked in San Francisco from age 12 to 18. I'm the father of 2 young girls. When I learned about this atrocity in our country, I knew it'd be a part of my life forever. And I'm very blessed to be an honorary member of this club. And I look forward to being an instrumental part of the fight to end this horrible problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark.
Rudy, you can go ahead and unmute yourself, and you've got the mic.
Hey, Virginia, you're truly an inspiration. I followed you, when you first started the group, and it's impressive what you've done. I work the Aurora corridor, so I see there on 105th, 100th, that long stretch between 90th and 145th, and I see it every day. And I don't, it's not just the sex trafficking, but it's what involves other issues related to that. And I see the violence, the drug, very, very sad, very, very young. And I really want to thank you for your hard work, and we support you all the way. I'm a member of the North Precinct Advisory Council. It's a discussion that comes up from the community on a regular basis. And, we got to find a way, we're not going to change it, but we can maybe reduce it, make things better. So thank you very much, and congratulations. You're awesome.
Thank
Fremont
you.
Rotary.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rudy. Appreciate the comments. Folks, if you wanted to speak up and say anything to Virginia, please just raise your hand and I'll add you to the spotlight, and then we'll get you unmuted. Looks like we've got Jenny from Mercer Island. Let me get you started.
Hello, Virginia. Congratulations. I just want to say that being part of the president's coffee talks on a weekly basis every Friday, having you and Kim start these cause-based clubs has been just a real pleasure. So congratulations. And it's been great to see you go from the seed to the planting, which is today. So may it grow well.
Thank you.
Thank you for the comments, Jenny. Appreciate it. And anybody else want to give a little? I'll certainly start and say, Virginia, I think you did a great job tonight. Thank you so much for showing us who you are. Oh, Carmen McKay, here we go.
Karma's muted.
There we go. How's that? My friend, I just want to say thank you, and it's been a privilege to work with you on this. I'm just a behind the scenes person, but I am so proud of what you've done. And when I look at the number of new members that you've brought in and the honorary members and Seattle 4, it just makes me proud. So proud. Thank you.
All right, Bob, there you go.
Virginia, from District 5180 in Central California. We're the home of the largest global grant to combat human trafficking. I am so proud of what you're doing up there in the Pacific Northwest, and God bless you for everything you do. I just look so forward. Virginia is one of our instrumental members in developing a project here on the West Coast to combat human trafficking. And we hope all of you will stay in touch with us as we go down to San Diego in October to give everybody a playbook to what we need to do. So congratulations, Virginia.
Thank you, Bob.
All right, President Virginia, why don't you close us out, send us home for the evening? Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Some last words from the new president of the Club of Pacific Northwest Ending Sex Trafficking.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. I have so much love for you all. Thank you. We are going to do amazing things together. And with that, I will declare we are officially adjourned. And I will be the last one to log off. Thank you for coming tonight.
Virginia,
Ah,
so proud of you. Love you.
thank you, Kim. Love you too. Can you believe this is where we ended up?
I believe it. Talk about visionary. I wish I could give you a hug right now.
Oh God, I'd like that. I feel the hug.
You did great.
Love your happy tears, Virginia. So cute.
God. Thank you,
Yeah.
Nancy.
Oh, yeah.
Sending a big cyber hug.
Cyber hug.
Cyber hug.
Awesome.
I'm
The
a proud
possibilities are
mama
endless.
today.
Hey, Kim,
Oh,
good to
hi,
see you, Kim. Love your
Hey,
hair.
thank you. Hey, Faith.
I'm gonna gallery view everybody. Ah.
You have to admit, Virginia enrolled both her mom and dad
Yes,
on the club. It's pretty
that's
amazing.
pretty cool.
Oh my
Rotary
goodness.
royalty in that family.
Right.
Virginia,
Yes.
I'm so not surprised that we are here tonight. Having known you all these years, you've been nothing but a visionary who sought to inform herself and then excite and gather other people around you in an organized way to accomplish your vision. So I'm really excited to be part of this with you and see where this goes.
Virginia,
Sarah,
I'm not
thank
at
you.
all surprised to see all this happening because remember the day I first met you at Rotary and I looked at you and we talked for a few minutes and I said, you remind me of me when I was your age. I knew you'd be a leader.
Oh my God. Yes.
Well, Virginia, your grandfather Skippy was right. Dynamite comes in small packages.
Susanna, I'm looking forward to you being our leader too. Very exciting.
Thank you, Faith. I'm so excited to be a part of this group and to be learning from Virginia, really being mentored by Virginia. I mean, truly, she is such a phenomenal leader. And I am so excited, aren't you? I mean, after that, I am just so motivated. Let's go out and do a service project right now, y'all.
Yeah, we whip up. It's early. It's only 6:36.
Yeah. Aurora, right? That's where we need to go right now.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Kathy Gibson, for climbing this mountain because you're a mountain climber and you know your strength and your absolute belief in Virginia made a huge difference.
Oh, thank you. But we're all on the same rope team and it's a team sport. Yeah. And that's what I love about Rotary is it's a team effort always.
I do too. Jason,
That's-
I've never met you before. I'm happy to meet you and thanks for being.
Jason is the current president of Rotary Club of Bellevue East Side.
How exciting.
Yes,
And a
thank
tech
you.
guy.
It's a pleasure to see all these wonderful faces supporting this group. Over my time getting to know Virginia, it's just truly inspiring. So I know that this club has long legs and a bright future ahead. And Virginia and I are actually talking about how we can partner on a service project together because human trafficking is our area of focus for the first quarter of 2022. So it was perfect timing, so to speak.
Virginia, I wanted to say congratulations. When I first met you, you were a spark and inspiring. And thank you for opening the door to Rotary because now I'm learning so much more about Rotary and really excited to be a part of this. And your inspiration sort of tonight's spread opened wide. And it was so great to see all of Rotary in action. So thank you. Thank you, Virginia. Great job. What a wonderful celebration.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to thank you for giving me a good accountant when my accountant retired. Sarah Smith.
Connections.
I'm excited to see Seattle 4 have embraced this idea of a new format of Rotary. After all these years, 15 years you've been inviting me to Rotary, I never would have attended the traditional format. But once you described what you were doing and what your vision was, I'm like, finally, there's a Rotary Club I can get behind. This is perfect. You get all the events, the social events, and the service projects, but I get to sit in my home and do the 1 hour login, and it's in the evenings, and it's perfect. So I'm really excited, Seattle 4. Thank you. that club for sponsoring us and getting behind Virginia's version of what Rotary can look like to garner even more people in the future.
Yes. Yes.
Virginia.
Yes, Jan.
I gotta say something, honey. Like, wow.
Jan is a fellow president at Kirkland Rotary.
It has been a long journey for you, but you did it. And I can just see, you know, I can't see, but kind of I can see how far you're going to go. And and Honey Pie, we are all with you, and whatever we can do for you, we will do it. You know it.
Thank you. I feel that intensely. Thank you.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Good night, Faith.
You rock, as you know.
Thank you, Jan.
I know we have to go out. I'm in.
This time I'm really going.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Bye, Jan.
Bye, Virginia.
Bye, Sarah. Thank you for being here.
I'm staying on till the end with you, Virginia.
Awesome.
We can have an after party.
PEs, they are the ride or die.
Ride or die? I don't know that one.
It's an old school phrase. Those are the people who you can count on. Because they'll ride with you all the way to the end, no matter what the ending is. Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
All right, Miss Virginia, I must run. We need to catch up soon. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Jason. And
Not
we're
a
gonna-
problem. Not a
Yeah.
problem, my friend. Big hugs, all the love, and what an exciting night for you.